Hi guys, it's James at Taboldy Goes Modelworks, and this, we need a bigger bench, is the Takom Yamato turret, 1/35 scale. Now as you can see, it's grown rather a lot, and it does tend to go, it sits over a foot high. I shall put in one of the guns and it will disappear off the screen. Like so. You want a big gun? It certainly is a big gun. Update. Well, as for my golden rule of no, I won't paint it, you run into problems with that. You see, you've got a lovely gap round there, and the roof sits on it, and these shields here, I don't know what they're for. I think they're for telescopes. They have to be painted for. You have to paint those first. Unfortunately, you also have to clean up the ejector pin marks that are in the roof mounts. But yeah, it does fit together quite well. Now the big issue is with the instructions. At no point, I'll move this out of the way. At no point does it say it doesn't follow itself here. So here we go. Here's problem number one. You've got in very small letters 2 and 1. So I just got carried away and drilled all the holes. I luckily only drilled them at 2 mil, and was able to blank the ones off. But again, the options are vague. For the little masts, the 2 masts in here, that's that. So basically, to clarify, that's turret 1, and that should be turret 4, because technically it was turret 4 originally. On the Yamato, because the Yamato had 4 of these turrets. If you look at the anatomy of the ship, so you've got to have your wits about you. Now these masts are an absolute swine to build. So essentially, I use the holes as a location, and then built it up and then made sure it's square on there. Okay. Now I haven't put any railings on there. Obviously the guns, the blast bags, you do need to clean up, but the plastic is very forgiving on there. And I've mantled it, so to speak. Now there's no location holes to do these handrails, and the best way I've worked it out is build it first, which is what I've done here. Oops, there we go. I built it first. That way you can line it up with the steps on the side. And obviously these strips are straight. Now I'm sure Nigel of Nigel's Modelling Bench will have a unique solution for coming up with a way of forming it, but don't bother. You can do it quite straightforwardly with Tamiya extra thin and a lot of patience, because the plastic is very forgiving. You can glue it into shape very easily, and it just needs a peg just to hold it while the glue cures. So that's that. Again, we've not got a lot to do. We've got to build the handrails up, and yeah, and while we're at it, we've come across a slight technical problem. If I can get the bloody parts out. Oh, right. This is supposed to be a handrail which is supposed to fit on this piece. It's a tad distorted, so I think I'm going to have to heat it up in boiling water and reshape it the best I can, because otherwise we'll have a few problems there. But again, the kit fits together lovely. So this is the end of part 2. Hopefully in part 3 I'll have it finished, or be bloody exhausted and knackered from fed up of lugging it around, because it's a big old lump. You do get fed up with it. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and bye for now.